of Talkin Yanks. It's another player profile and projection, and we are doing Aaron James Judge. Presented by DraftKings. Aaron James Judge, 28-year-old out of Linden, California, has really shown flashes of brilliance when healthy, Jake. He's a big dude. Some people call him AJ. Other people call him Aaron. Yeah. Some people call him Judgy. What is it that you refer to him as again?
Judge.
Good one.
Judge. The big fella.
Most home runs in a season hit at home, 33. Most home runs in a season by a rookie, 52. First right-handed hitter in Yankees history with at least 100 RBIs, 100 runs scored, and 100 walks in a season. Fifth player in franchise history to start an All-Star game in the first 2 seasons of their career. Most home runs in the first 7 home playoff games, tying Reggie Jackson. Some Yankee records that he's set so far. And he's just need him to be healthy, and he's there.
Yeah.
What are his career stats when healthy? 150 OPS plus, 948 OPS, 272 batting average, 390 on base percentage, 558 slugging. When this dude is healthy, he's really good.
He's really good, Jim. I mean, the speech that we used to give everyone was you should see him play defense too. Because the defense is really good. He's class out there.
He is really good. It's an easy right field to play, but he plays it really, really well. And he has
big ass with a lot of class, man.
He has a lot of fun with the fans.
Thick.
Yeah.
One of the bigger humans we've ever come across.
He's so good when he's healthy that people complain, like they make up storylines to complain about. Yeah, Judge has hit a lot of homers, but he hasn't pulled one yet. I'm going to complain about that. And it's whoa. You wouldn't have complained about that.
What does that mean?
If so much else wasn't going right. That's where you're at when he's healthy. Now, the health is obviously a big thing.
Yeah.
We've had some fluke injuries. He came out against a lot of those before the 2020 season, right? Like he said, one, I hurt myself diving for a ball. I'm not going to not dive. I'm going to play my best defense all the time. One, I got hit by a pitch in a weird spot. But then last year, it was not fluky, right?
Yeah, it was all soft tissue stuff, I think.
So that's a little scary.
A little scary because it took Stanton a while to recover from soft tissue stuff, but we've seen people recover from it just fine. So,
and you'd like to chalk it up to weird year, and it would be pretty sweet if we can. But, I mean, the injury bug's been around him so much that, again, it's the focus of this episode. It's why we want to see him. He hasn't been doing anything too special this spring, but he's been out there playing, and kind of that's what matters because it's spring training. And when the big fella has been on the field, man, it's electric. I mean, over the past 3 years, so I'm taking out his magical 2017, the MVP that was stolen from him.
Rookie of the year.
He's 8th in OPS.
Across the whole entire league?
Yes.
So you take out that. So if there were any people, I don't know if there are. Maybe
so if you wanted to do take out the 2017 numbers.
Yeah, if there's any asshole Yankee haters out there, he had one magical season. So even if you take that out, he's still 8th across the entire league.
Since 2018, Trout, Yelich, Betts, Rendon, Bregman, Freeman, Arenado, Judge.
And that's without the magical 2017.
Without 2017.
So add 2017. Where is he?
That's going to be a second, Jim, but I'll be right back with you.
Add it now. I want it.
Add it now, Daddy. Add it now, Daddy.
Daddy, add it now.
I just revealed Sterling's new home run call. So if I may and if I might, if I go back to 2017, Aaron Judge is 3rd.
That's good.
Yeah. So it has all the talent in the world. I was going to say world because he also racks up WAR if you're a WAR person. I was doing that without the Magic 2017 season as well, and he's just outside of the top 10. If you count 2017, he's 6th. So the dude's a special ball player. Incredible arm and right, covers ground for a big fella. we've kind of gotten cool with, if there's a fly ball to right field that's going to be close, we almost expect him to rob it. That's pretty cool.
If he doesn't have to jump,
yeah.
he just, unless the wall is weird, like in San Diego, and then he bangs his head underneath it.
Right.
That was weird.
Yeah.
2019, he's top 5% of the league in walks, top 4% in 2018, top 1% in 2017. He led the league in walks. I mean, he's top percent in like everything. He's top 1% in exit velocity every single year. Besides last year in the regular season, those numbers were down. He didn't rank in the top, but I don't think. Oh, he just didn't play enough games.
Yeah,
he didn't play enough games. Only had 114 plate appearances.
Tough year.
Now,
knee cracked. Not his, mine just did.
Judge is so tough because usually, Gary, we're gonna look at the OPS. Glaber, we kind of said like we want to see the batting average kind of up and everything else will tick up, right? Or something like that. Or that was Gio maybe. Yeah. Stanton, we said we're going to look at games played. For Judge, it's all of it.
Yeah, it's games played, but we're taking that out. So it's kind of where do you jump to next? Because we want him and expect him to play a lot of games. Yeah, it feels like we'd look at OPS because that's kind of a encompassing stat a little bit. Homer still jumps out, man. I mean, that full 2017, the dude hit 52.
So say he plays in 140 games.
140 games, yeah.
How many home runs do you need him to hit? 27?
Higher.
30?
Higher.
35?
Yes, just because I know baseball is a sick sport.
Okay.
But I do think that's a low bar for him if he plays a healthy 140.
Okay. Where does his average, where do you allow his average to drop to before you go, ugh? He had a 257 last year. He's better than that.
So.
He's been, I mean.
In the years leading up, he was a 279 hitter.
Yeah.
So he hit 257 last year. That one just gets tricky for me, Jim, because in the magical 2017 season, we reference he did lead the league in walks. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, there's a world where Stanton hits... Judge, excuse me, both massive men. There's a world where Judgy hits 260, but his on-base percentage is among the leaders.
Okay.
So, I'm not too concerned about the batting average. Honestly, I think the one that would be weird for me is if it dropped below 250.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah.
I don't even like below 260.
Yeah. But there is a world where Judge hits 258, but he's getting on base at a 390 clip. Yeah,
you got on base at 390 clip in 2018 and hit 278.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I could see the walks going back up if he looks like Judge.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm going to hold him to high standards if he's healthy.
I like it.
I think I'm going to go like I want, like a 265 lowest. And 380 is as low as I want the OBP to go. And that's pretty low.
Yeah.
He should be higher than that.
Career 390 on base.
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty good. And if these umpires start giving him that strike, a couple of times in spring training, they gave it to him. So we'll see if, they finally figure out that he's tall. Maybe it took umpires a long time to...
It's true.
Figure it out. I'd like the OPS to start with a 9.
Yeah, that feels right. I mean, career OPS 948. So
no, this dude's good. That's where we get a whole. I don't think you should hold him to that standard. I think he should hold himself to that standard. Like this dude, I want him to remain if he's healthy. I think he can because he didn't, but remain a top 10 dude in the league.
And all right, so let's get nuts. Let's do it.
Let's get nuts.
Let's get nuts.
And
your butts. Judge can naturally be, if he has a good year, like the second best player in the American League.
Yes. He can be the best.
Like, once you start, I'm just talking about if...
Can be. That's his ceiling.
If everyone was pure healthy, we're giving the rest of the league immunity. You still expect Mike Trout to be better. He's one of the best players to play this sport. In Judge's best of best years, he could be the second best player in the AL.
Yeah. Needs to stay healthy, man. I mean, even an early injury would just be deflating.
Yeah.
In spring training, he hasn't hit a home run yet. Do you care?
You want to get one before spring ends. That's kind of my new rule of spring training, one of everything.
Okay.
So I would like to see one. At the same time, they did the Sterling broadcast the other day, and if Judge has a homerless spring and then he homers on opening day, we all say, well, do not care at all.
At the time of recording this, we're like 2 weeks away from opening day. So at this point, it's like, don't get on a 2-week hot streak right now.
Save his home run for the last day.
Full Sterling camp. Yeah, last day home run would be pretty nice. I'd be okay with that.
He's got a 280 batting average in spring.
Huge.
2 doubles. He's hitting the ball hard. Every ball's like 100 miles per hour.
Yeah. Here's what I'll tell the people.
Tell them.
People, listen to me. I'm a interesting man. That's not true.
So you're a learned baseball man.
I've seen a lot of baseball, Jim. No. Baseball's simple. Things can go well. Things can go kind of bad.
Yeah. Win, lose, draw.
So sometimes you just got to take kind of what the middle area is and make your variance.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an analytics guy.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Judge's career stat line. 272 batting average. 390 on base. A 948 OPS. So you do a little worse than that.
That's everything I asked for.
You do everything a little worse than that, and, it's 260 batting average, a 380 on base, and a 922 OPS. And you say, okay, yeah, I could see Judge doing that. Guys, that's the low end if he's healthy. Yeah. Do those numbers skewed up?
Double them, reverse them,
You're looking at a one-dot guy. In 2017, he was 284 batting average, a 422 on base, a 1.049 OPS, and that was with like a bum month. Coming off the home run derby, he had a bum month where his shoulder was hurt. So, the dude literally has that in the bag for a full baseball season. And there's nothing that's told us baseball-wise that he can't do that again. The only thing is health.
He lowered his whiff percentage on fastballs by a lot last year.
Like it.
He dropped it down to 17%. He had never been underneath 20 before on any type of pitch.
Keep that going.
Yeah. I mean, he hit really well against fastballs last year. He's in 2018 and this is interesting.
Okay.
In 2018, he hit really well against breaking pitches as well. In 2017, he didn't do great against breaking, but he did good against off speed. And then in 2019 and last year, he really only been a fastball hitter.
Yeah.
Which I don't think that's who he really is.
No, I mean, you see him sit on that off speed sometimes, and it's special. This is a big year for him, man. I don't think we've done this for anyone really, because you can do this with any player. It's a big year if they're great. Gary, we did this for. Gary's career trajectory changes significantly after the course of this season. I think Big Aaron Judge is the same way, man.
Yeah, well,
if Aaron Judge comes back and does a 40 homer season and plays a $140 and
it's all about game played.
Shows that he's one of those top dudes in the game again. I mean, if he doesn't play the games again, you just kind of can't pencil him in for anything.
You can't get injured.
He's played half the games the past 2 seasons.
Do you want the strikeouts to...
I thought we should talk about this because some people are probably not... For me, I just don't want it to be when him and Stanton were both striking out on that outside wipeout slider, and it was like, guys, fellas, I know baseball's tough. I can't hit that pitch either, but both of you going down on it. So that almost ties to both of them. But no, as long as everything else is there, don't care.
Especially if he's surrounded by DJ, who's a bat to ball guy, and then Hicks, puts a force fielder on the strike zone.
He's a ball to glove guy. Pitcher's hand to
just
the
get your big swing off. I mean, in 2017, he led the league in strikeouts, and you think that would hinder his other stat lines, but he also led the league in walks
and home runs
and won a Silver Slugger.
That was the That's the true outcome Triple Crown.
Yeah.
I didn't know he had that.
Yes.
No, and maybe that's what, if you run into a dumb Yankee fan, I get it, guys. Strikeouts suck, but it's a part of new age baseball. If anyone comes at you with Judge, or hell, even Stanton strikeouts, say, hey, would you take Judge's 2017 season again? And they'll say, yeah, I'd love that out of Judge. Well, guess what? He led the league in strikeouts, and you didn't give a shit.
It's true.
I hate when I bring knowledge. It's not my game. I'm fashion. I'm sex.
Stat a little bit out of his control, but 2017 also led the league in runs scored.
I like that.
I hadn't realized that one either. Drove in himself 52 times, which helps.
That helps.
That does help. Where do you see like K per 9 and stuff? Well, that's a pitcher. That's a pitcher.
K per 9. K per at bat.
Yeah.
Maybe. Strikeout percentage.
It's
what year
it's
are you
like
looking
two
for?
sections below.
Advanced batting. In
I want to see if he's gotten better.
In 2017, it was 30.7. 2018, 30.5. 2019, 31.5. Last year, small sample, down
And
to
the,
28.1.
And the whiff is down that year as well. So maybe you're just more conservative with the swinging. Who knows? All right.
Last year, I think I remember it because looking at it, obviously he didn't play half the year, but it also his walk rate went down, but his strikeout rate also went down by 4% or whatever. So people were. I remember at one point some nerdy blogs were talking about like it's just not cutting down on both walks and strikeouts. So they feed each other a little bit.
Nerdy blogs.
Having more fun in the middle. What does Baseball Reference have as his projection?
This is gonna be a fun one, huh?
You think they have him like Stanton, worst season of his career?
I just looked, and I would have guessed yes.
And it is yes.
Yeah.
Oh, they have him playing 100 games. So he's missing almost half the year again. And in those 100 games he does play, Baseball Reference has him having the worst season of his career.
Yeah.
Wait, they have him having the worst season of his career.
Yes. An 873 OPS.
Well, I mean, it's still good. These numbers, like
No, that's the crazy part.
if Glaber gives us these numbers, we're pretty happy with them. This slash line.
Yeah.
873. If Gio gives us this, we're incredibly happy.
Yes.
If Clinton gives us this, we're really happy.
Yes.
If Judge gives us this, it's his worst season of his career.
Yeah. I have a high bar for Glaber this year, but yes.
That'd be pretty good for Glaber, man.
Wouldn't be bad. Again, you start getting into the games played and stuff. Glaber in 2019 had an 871 OPS. So.
873.
Yeah. I want Glaber to get better.
Oh, okay.
He's 23 years old.
Is he 24 now?
Is he 24 now? Probably.
I think he's 24 now. How old's Glaber, BBD?
Glaber's 24.
24 in December.
Going on 25.
Gracias.
He'll be 25 next year. 24 all of this season.
Next season, 25.
Next season, 25.
After that, 26.
26.
Mm-hmm. It's number stuff.
Judge turns 29 in April.
Happy birthday.
Happy early birthday, Aaron James Judge.
What do we have as the over-under from Max?
Over-under from Max for Aaron Judge. 29.5 home runs.
Over.
Yeah.
Max has no faith these guys are going to be healthy, huh?
I think Max plays the stats on that, which is tough. But, yeah, everyone's healthy.
Everyone's healthy.
So, yeah.
You're not going to find you guys predicting.
No.
Not going to predict injuries, no.
Because that's basically saying Judge hit 27 in 102 games in 2019. So Max is basically asking me, do I think Judge is going to play less than 100 games? And I'm not going to say yes to that.
That's nice of you.
Yankees podcast.
They did yoga, guys.
It's a yoga effect. Have you ever seen yoga in yogurt pants?
I've ever seen yoga in yogurt pants. Yes. That's primarily.
Frequently.
Yeah. I rarely see yoga in other pants.
Shorts, I guess.
No, not shorts.
Judge half got paid last year.
What do you make, 10 mil?
He was supposed to make $8.5 million, but because of the short season, he got like a third of that.
So what's he gonna make this year?
$2 million. This year he's supposed to make 10.5, 10,175.
Good for him.
Yeah.
More than I'm making.
Yeah. Barely.
Barely, Judge.
Barely, Judge. We're coming.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Less than I'm making.
Yeah.
Close, though.
Close, though.
There's
Close.
numbers that involve it.
Depends if you want to lie.
What excites me the most is how healthy and good he's going to be.
Yes. Yes. Throw guys out.
Casual cannon.
Same size.